Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP. And today, a nice little recipe for you. Today it's garlic chicken udon. Really simple and easy to do. Let's get on with it, okay? So, here I've got around about 700 grams worth of chicken thighs, and I've cut those up into around about 1 centimetre thick slices. A little bit of bicarb soda over the top. That's going to help soften up our chicken. Right, and I'm using thighs because it's full of flavour and fat, of course. Around about half a teaspoon's worth of white pepper, and I'm going to add in about 2 to 3 tablespoons worth of mirin. That's going to go in, and the same again of sake. If you don't have sake, use Zhaoxing wine, Chinese rice wine. I'm going to use around about half a teaspoon's worth of sesame oil and about 3 tablespoons worth of a good quality naturally brewed soy sauce. That's it. That's our marinade for now. We're going to give that all a good stir through, just like I'm doing right there, and make sure we get all that chicken coated with that beautiful marinade. All right, so keep mixing that through with a pair of tongs so we make sure every piece of chicken gets a coating. I'm going to put in 3 cloves of garlic that I've freshly crushed. Right, that can go straight in like that, and that's just the start for our garlic chicken udon. Give all of that a bit of a mix through once again, and I'm going to leave that now for about 20 to 30 minutes so it can really marinate and let the bicarb do its work and get those flavours into the chicken. Right, really easy. Okay, so I'm going to make up my sauce. Here I've got around about a cup and a half of chicken stock. I'm going to add in a tablespoon's worth of cornstarch or corn flour. Give all of that a bit of a mix through, and that can just sit aside for a little while. Alright, and that's going to make our sauce and make everything come together right at the end of this dish. A little bit of oil in our wok, right, and I've got 1 brown onion which I've quarter cut, right, so it looks a little bit like that sort of cut. So you can just cut it in half and cut it from end to end, and it will look a little bit like that. Now I'm going to saute these off, or stir fry these off, for around about sort of 5 to 6 minutes. I want them to go a little bit translucent, and I want a little bit of colour on those onions. Alright, so just keep stirring those around from time to time. You'll start seeing a bit of colour start to develop, and if you haven't done your onion this way before, it is a little bit different, but it does work amazing. It gives you a real nice authenticity to your Chinese stir fries or Asian style stir fries. Right, we are sort of doing a little bit Japanese on this particular dish, a little bit of Chinese, a little bit of Cantonese. We're just going full on fusion. Alright, as you can see, we've got a little bit of smoke happening. I'm pretty happy with the colour and the look of those. I'm going to remove those from the wok, just like that, and we can set those aside until we are ready to go for our next step. Alright, as you can see, that wok is got a little bit of smoke happening. Don't worry about that. We're going to take care of that in a real hurry. Well, we're going to do a little bit of more peanut oil. I like to use peanut oil. You can use the canola oil if you have a peanut allergy, but I'm going to add in about a quarter of a green capsicum or bell pepper for you Americans. Okay, so we're just going to put those in, get those nicely charred off, just like that. Remove those from the pan, just like that. If you want to use a little bit more of that bell pepper or capsicum, you most certainly can, and you don't have to use green. If you want to use red, yellow, it doesn't matter. Just get that capsicum flavour in there. I just need to be careful for Mrs. KP. She has an allergy to a lot of capsaicin. Right, I'm adding my chicken in little batches, right? And the reason I'm doing that is so we don't crowd the pan, and the chicken will cook through really nice and quick. Get a nice colour on there, let the marinade do its job and give that beautiful sweetness that we've added into that. Alright, So I'm just going to cook those through. It's going to take around about 5 minutes or so. So allow yourself a little bit of time, unless you have got an incredibly hot wok burner, which I do not have. I'm just using my induction. I'm going to cook these through around about 90% of the way through, because we're going to keep cooking this off at the end. So when we've got a little bit of nice colour like that, and the smell is already hitting your nostrils, we can pretty much get ready to remove those from the pan and save those for our next step. Right, so just remove those and keep cooking your chicken off in batches. If you've only got 500 grams or 300 grams of chicken, just cook accordingly. Alright, so I'm going to put in another batch, of course. Little bit more oil is already sitting there on the bottom. I'm just going to cook this chicken off for around about another 5 to 6 minutes or so, and that's our last batch of chicken. I've done about 4 batches worth because of the amount of chicken I've got. I'm adding everything back into the wok just like that. Okay, we can add in our onion, which is beautifully caramelized and nice and translucent. That goes in. I'm going to add in our green capsicum or bell pepper. That goes straight in. Okay, and I'll tell you what, everything's really starting to come together. Another 3 cloves of freshly crushed garlic, that's going in, and that's really going to bolster the garlic flavour of this particular dish. As I said, this is a garlic chicken udon, not just a chicken udon, a garlic chicken udon. Give all of that a good stir through, and the flavours just keep increasing and increasing the more we cook this through. I'm going to add in our slurry, which is our chicken stock and cornstarch or corn flour. That's going to go in, and just keep stirring that through, and you will see that this chicken mixture or this stock mixture will thicken and become a sauce and will coat every single ingredient. Right, so just keep moving that through and it will thicken up really, really nicely. Okay, time to play it up. Mrs. KP has got some udon noodles ready. She's going to put those into a bowl just like that. Not too much, not too little, and all we have to do now is start spooning over some of our chicken and some of that beautiful sauce that has been created in that wok. Now the marinade will mix with that slurry that we made, and will make the most amazing sauce. And the little bits of pepper and the little bits of everything else that we've put in there will give you a flavour like no other. So just keep spooning over as much or little as you like. Make sure you get some of that liquid, some of that sauce, and pour that over the top, and before you know it, you're going to have your very own garlic chicken udon. How good does that look? Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to garnish your garlic chicken udon with a bit of spring onion or scallion, just like that. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up, and please share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. Please leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. But in the meantime, if you want to learn how to make an amazing, simple Asian dish just like this one, we need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button, and you will never miss another one of my videos again. There's your close-up shot. I'm off to eat my garlic chicken udon, and I will catch you next time. Bye.